2 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Eric Hall brings the Cardinals up to the line of scrimmage. Hall looking to throw on first down. Straight back over the middle. It's complete. First down, well into Falcon territory. Victor on the receiving end.
15-yard pickup for Eric Hull to Todd Victor.
Spotted at the 34-yard line of the Falcons. First and 10.
We'll look for Eric Hull to put the ball up again.
Plenty of time left. Over 2 minutes. Hall. Now he's going to throw. Completed to Hagedorn. Hagedorn out close to the 25-yard line. Eric was very close from crossing the line of scrimmage before he released that one. In fact, after he released it, he looked around to make sure he wasn't.
Just barely not crossing that line. 9-yard pickup, though, to Hagedorn.
I believe the officials will measure this one. Keep it right here for the measurement.
Well, from where the ball's placed, it should be just a fraction of an inch short of a first down.
Bob, if you're right, you're a fraction of an inch short. Let's see here. You are right. I was just going to say, now I know how you can holler at those umpires while coaching baseball at Lakeland Community College. Just short of the first down.
There's a trick to that, Jeff. You just guess. And if I'm wrong, the Minter Cardinal fans won't be unhappy because that would have given them a first down. But still, excellent position with 2 minutes to go. Second down and 1. Good spot here for Eric Hull to air one out deep in the end zone.
Just shy of the 24-yard line. Second down. Balo along with Hagedorn. It's Hagedorn, first down across the 20-yard line.
Strong 6-yard pickup for Todd Hagedorn.
At the 18-yard line of the Falcons, 1:45 remaining in the first half.
Well, they had the option there, second down and inches, whether they go for it and then try the third down or fourth down running play if necessary. They decided to stay close to the vest and get that first down. Joe Trace in motion.
Hall throws to Trace, wide open on the left side. Brought down at about the 10-yard line, and a late flag. A late flag where Trace was hit.
Well, it looked like offensive pass interference. I think they thought Todd Hagedorn, while the ball was in the air, made contact with his receiver. I don't really want to blame Todd, but he was the only receiver in that area where it looked like the flag was thrown.
Well, that is the call against the Cardinals.
That'll cost them the first down play, the yardage as well as the down, so that'll make it second down.
Coach Kirschbaum has the officials pretty well trained in this ball game, not in his favor, but they immediately run to the sideline and give him the call. I guess they figure by now if they don't run over the sideline and tell him, he'll run out onto the field and find out what it's all about. Back it up to the 34-yard line. Second and about 25 yards for the first down. Hall looking to throw. Over the middle, in and out of the hands of the Falcons, and in and out of the hands of Joe Trace.
Well, we're down to 1:07 as the clock stops on that incompletion.
Bring up 3rd and 25 for the Cardinals.
Pat Demokas comes in with the play. They look for the Cardinals to flood one side of the field. They were successful hitting Todd Victor earlier in the quarter.
Hall looking to throw, has some room to run up the middle. He's going to have to turn it on. Breaks one tackle. He may have crossed the line of scrimmage and runs back, and now he's sacked. Sacked at about the 40-yard line. Looked like Eric had already crossed the line of scrimmage, started backpedaling, looking to throw again. Would have been about the same effects, though, the loss of down.
Well, John Kowalczyk, who we've heard quite a bit about on offense tonight, pursues Hull that time, doesn't let him get open. It did look like Todd Victor was the receiver that he was looking for.
Eric came off the field limping. 4th down, 30 seconds and counting.
Mahor got off a 44-yarder last time.
Low line drive kick again, may have been partially deflected. Goes out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. We have a Falcon slow to get up at the original line of scrimmage. 17 seconds left in this second quarter.
Mahor with the 20-yard punt. If we can get a shot of the Cardinal bench. Behind the bench, Coach Kirschbaum is talking with Eric Hull. Hull over there with the team trainer looking at his left knee. See the new Mentor AD, Marty Hoover, over there with Coach Kirschbaum. But never one to stay still. Dick is right back now on the sideline, wanting to see this last play, 17 seconds to go. But that's got to be a concern when a quarterback of Eric Hull's ability goes down.
17 seconds remaining.
We wouldn't expect to see him back with only 17 seconds to go, so he'll have the rest of the half here, as well as approximately the 18 minutes that are between halves.
Ron Strollo, the injured Falcon, up and heading towards the sideline now.
That would be quite a blow for the Falcons. Strollo is, as Coach Hartman said, one of their top prospects. We see Jason Balo there, trying to get every last drop out of that cooler.
And the Falcons will just sit on it. That should do it for the first half. For the halftime activities begin here at Mentor Stadium. As usual, the News Herald here covering the game tonight. I see Robin Palmer from the News Herald. Robin has been very helpful throughout the past few months with our sports coverage at Lake TV 35. Good to see Robin out covering the game tonight as the first half comes to a close. There has been no score here at Mentor Stadium between the Mentor Cardinals and the Austintown Fitch Falcons. We'll come back and we'll take a look at some halftime statistics. Stay with us.
Tranquil country living within 4 stoplights of downtown Cleveland and 9 minutes from Lake County makes Fox Glen a unique blend of exclusive custom homes among beautiful settings. Located just east of picturesque Chardon Village, 42 scenic 3.8-acre wooded home sites are now available amid 2 beautiful lakes and a panoramic view of the Chardon Little Mountain area. Visit beautiful Fox Glen within the Chardon School District off Route 6, just 2 miles east of the village of Chardon.
Well, Bob, usually at this time, at the conclusion of the first half, I will run down the halftime scoring. Okay, I'm done with my job. Now you run down the halftime statistics for us.
Well, Jeffrey, as we were led to expect before the game, the Austintown Fitch Falcons basically a running team. Todd Wilhelm, not very successful passing, was only 2 for 5 in the first half for 4 yards. The big man in the Falcon offense was Mike Starry, who gained 34 yards in 7 carries. John Kowalczyk added 23 yards in 5 carries as the Fitch Falcons picked up 8 first downs in the first half. On the other side of the coin, the Mentor Cardinals, normally they've shown quite a bit of passing from Eric Hull. Hull's put the ball up only 8 times tonight, successful on 3 attempts for 35 yards, with Todd Hagedorn catching 2 for 20. Todd Victor added 1. On the rushing side of the coin, Hagedorn's picked up only 7 yards in 5 carries. Todd Victor's picked up 31 yards in 3 carries. Jason Balo, 8 yards in his 3 carries. Menor, though, has 11 first downs, and it's been a close to the vest ball game as neither team's been able to mount much of a scoring threat.
We're here at halftime. There's no score between the Falcons and the Cardinals. You're looking at the Austintown Fitch marching band. We'll take a short break, come back, give you a chance to win a hooded sweatshirt from Olympic Sport Goods, then we'll take you down to the field for some halftime entertainment. Stay with us.
Tranquil country living within 4 stoplights of downtown Cleveland and 9 minutes from Lake County makes Fox Glen a unique blend of exclusive custom homes among beautiful settings. Located just east of picturesque Chardon Village, 42 scenic 3.8-acre wooded home sites are now available amid 2 beautiful lakes and a panoramic view of the Chardon Little Mountain area. Visit beautiful Fox Glen within the Chardon School District off Route 6, just 2 miles east of the village of Chardon.
Well, our trivia question for tonight, according to Menor High School, from the 1986 Menor Cardinal football team, 7 players have went on to play collegiate football this season. If you'd like a chance to win one of those Olympic Sport Good hooded sweatshirts from our friends at Olympic Sport Goods, name just one of the 7 college football players that have went on from Menor High School here playing college football this season. Just one of the 7. Give us a call, 974-0012. And if your answer is correct, you'll be in our random drawing for a hooded sweatshirt from Olympic Sport Goods in Menor. Once again, 974-0012. Now let's take you down to the field for some halftime entertainment. watch the Fighting Cardinal Marching Band. Fighting Cardinal Marching Band is among the many Mentor Band activities which are supported by Music Mentors Adult Booster Group. Uniforms, scholarships, trips to band camp, festivals, and competitions are only a part of the programs for which Music Mentors raise funds in their year-round activities. One of the most important of these fundraisers is the annual Tag Day, when parents and students canvass Mentor School District neighborhoods to collect money to support Mentor music programs. The Fighting Cardinal Marching Band's uniforms, which cost over $200 each, are one outstanding example of purchases made possible through the generous support of Tag Day contributors. On Saturday, October 24th, Music Mentors will be sponsoring their 1987 Tag Day Drive. Adult volunteer drivers are needed. If you would like to participate, please call 352-8130. And when a Mentor music student knocks on your door on October 24th, remember that good music programs require financial support, and be generous.
To close this evening, the Fighting Cardinal Marching Band will play the popular Manhattan Transfer hit, Laughing Duck.
Job by the Fighting Cardinal Marching Band. We'll come right back and conclude our halftime entertainment after this.
At some photo finishers, you never know what to expect.
Those are important photos of my boss's daughter's wedding. You think I can have them back in, say, an hour?
An hour? My boys will give it their best shot.
In an hour!
Don't trust your processing to just any photo finisher. At 1 hour photo, we print each shot one at a time, correcting for color and exposure, and you pay only for the prints that come out right.
You know, I could check that camera out for you.
Next time, watch your great pictures come to life at 1 hour photo.
Well, as we prepare the last minute before we start the second half, we see the Menor Cardinals getting ready to huddle around Coach Dick Kirschbaum. Eric Hull was 3 for 8 the first half for 35 yards. We're going to have to see Eric warm up a little bit more in the second half. Hopefully his receivers, will be able to hang on to the wet and slippery football a little bit better for him, because he was on the money a few times. Balo 8 yards and 3 carries. Not a lot from Jason tonight. They haven't really gone to him much. Todd Victor 31 yards in his 3 carries. Hagedorn finally got into the plus side with 7 yards in 5 carries. So the Menor team hasn't done a whole lot.
And the Cardinals will be receiving to start here in the second half. We were just looking over the shoulder of head coach Dick Kirschbaum for the Menor Cardinals. Jeff Wilkins will kick it away. Penalty markers are down before we even get a chance to start the second half here, and I believe the Falcons were offsides on the kickoff.
Well, let's hope for the sake of the Menor Cardinals that is an omen of things to come for the Falcons. Didn't even let Todd Victor return that kick, so obviously someone may have lined up offsides, and as the kicker approached the ball, they killed the clock right at that point.
So they'll back him up 5 yards, and it is not Jeff Wilkins doing the kicking. It is Larry Bucciarelli. Larry was also in the ball game earlier when the Falcons punted on a 3rd down situation near their own end zone. It was Larry doing the punting. Bucciarelli will try it again.
Roger Winslow and Victor both deep. Line drive kick's going to be picked up by Victor.
Victor straight ahead, crosses the 30 to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Cardinals. That's where Eric Hall will take over, 1st and 10. As we see Todd Victor getting up to his feet. Just underway here, 3rd quarter. Bob Boer along with yours truly, Jeff Sudbrook, calling the action from Menor Stadium.
Now, once again, the only serious injury so far in the first half, and we don't know the extent of it. Greg Martin, the senior starting center for the Cardinals, went down. He's been replaced by Brian Westbecker, a 6-foot junior, number 50.
Pitch out goes to Hagedorn around the right side. Todd at midfield. 1st down, Menor Cardinals. Hagedorn to the 49-yard line of the Falcons.
Pick up a 14 that time. Well, Jeff, both teams now have had a chance to review what went on the first half, talking with their scouts up in the press box to see if there are some weaknesses that they might exploit, and that looked like a good one for Hagedorn.
1st and 10 in Falcon territory. Hagedorn in motion to the right. Up the middle, Balo off left tackle, pickup of about 2 yards, 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Unfortunately, Greg Martin, starting center for the Cardinals, the only injured player so far in this ball game for Menor, is on the sideline, sitting on the bench with his right knee heavily bandaged. Looks like they are icing it. Officials taking a timeout as one of the Falcons is shook up a little bit. We'll take a timeout. 10:55 left in the 3rd quarter. No score between the Cardinals and the Falcons.
Northeastern Ohio is a growing area with many developmental needs, and Land Design Consultants is here to meet those needs. Experts in private sector development as well as municipal engineering, Land Design Consultants can provide planning, engineering, surveying, and construction management. For that special private or municipal project, call us at 255-8463 or 951-LAND. Land Design wishes the Menor Cardinals a championship season.
Now we're ready to go from the 46-yard line of the Falcons. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals.
Mahor split wide to the right. Victor's in the slot. Balo and Hagedorn lined up as I-backs. Pitch again to Hagedorn.
Todd to about the 41-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and a yard. getting quite a bit of work here in the third period.
Well, it appears that offensive backfield coach Len Taylor had a little talk with his boys in the backfield. Daryl Sadowski, the offensive line coach, talked with the linemen, and they've got Hagedorn another nice opening and another first down.
Hagedorn to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Very cooperative Menor High School staff, led by Marty Hoover, the AD, Dick Kirschbaum, the head coach. Dennis Matsko and Tom Swank and Jeff Turingo work with the defense. Len Taylor, Daryl Sadowski with the offense. And we shouldn't go without mentioning Tom Davidson, our fine host up here in the press box.
Counterplay goes to Victor. Todd, maybe a yard, 2nd down. Say we've yet to have the opportunity to have Athletic Director Marty Hoover on camera, but is he ever color coordinated and school-spirited tonight? His red slacks, his gray blazer, and I'd say Marty stands about 6'4" at least.
Well, he definitely towers over us, Jeff, I'll tell you.
Second and 9 for the Cardinals from the 35-yard line of the Falcons, approaching the 9-minute mark in the third quarter. Hall rolling to his right, under some pressure. Now throws, picked off. Looks like it was in and out of the hands of Hagedorn and intercepted by the Falcons, Devin Fitzpatrick. There's an official timeout on the field. 8:59 left in the third period. No score between the Falcons and the Cardinals.
Some photo finishers promise fast service.
Boy, Big Al, DB Sutter's been in.
In by 7, out by 12. No problem.
Great. The picture's ready, Big Al?
The boys are still working on it. Come back in an hour or so. The boys are still working on it.
I want my picture now.
If you're not 100% delighted with your photo finisher, try 1 Hour Photo.
So again, the Cardinals, with a good offensive drive, their own worst enemies, this time on the interception. Penalty markers are flying. Whistles are sounding. Play is stopped.
Rick Thress making a tackle there, but will go unrecorded in the stats as there's a penalty before the play gets underway.
So it'll back the Falcons up to their own 21-yard line, where they'll be faced with a 1st and 15.
5 yards offsides. Well, the linemen may have lined up offsides for the Falcons.
Another reminder that at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting an offensive and defensive player of the game from Menor High School. Each player will receive a plaque from J&H Trophy Center in Paynesville. Plaques are made possible from our sponsors of tonight's ball game and Lake TV 35. First down call, pickup of about 5 yards, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll mark it just shy of the 25 at the 24. That'll make it 2nd and 11 with 8 minutes left.
Randy Stark pulling down John Kowalczyk on that play.
They try it to the wingback, Richard Turner on the reverse, nowhere.
A host of fired-up Menor Cardinals making the stop that time.
All over Richard Turner.
41 there is Roger Winslow. Number 11 is Mike Pegueraro.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11. Line of scrimmage still the 24-yard line. Wilhelm brings the Falcons up to the line of scrimmage, dropping back. Southpaw trying to set up, doesn't have time.
And there you see Randy Stark, and Chris Uterhart coming up off the pile there as they combine to make that stop. Stark getting to him first, getting credit for the tackle.
Big play by Stark, Joe Trace, and the rest of the Cardinal defense. It'll bring up fourth at about 22 yards to go.
Well, Tato Pollock will be back about the 2 or 3 yard line. He's gotten off. His best punt tonight was a 39-yarder. So the Cardinals stand to get good field position if they can field this one cleanly.
Fielded by Victor at his own 42, straight upfield to the 50-yard line. That's where Eric Hall and the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10. There's an official's timeout on the field. 6:18 remaining in the third quarter. Still no score from Menor Stadium.
Tranquil country living within 4 stoplights of downtown Cleveland and 9 minutes from Lake County makes Fox Glen a unique blend of exclusive custom homes among beautiful settings. Located just east of picturesque Chardon Village, 42 scenic 3.8-acre wooded home sites are now available amid 2 beautiful lakes and a panoramic view of the Chardon Little Mountain area. Visit beautiful Fox Glen within the Chardon School District off Route 6, just 2 miles east of the village of Chardon.
From midfield, 1st and 10 for Eric Hall and the Menor Cardinals. Balo in the backfield, Hagedorn in motion. Victor split right. They throw to Victor over the middle. 1st down, Cardinals into Falcon territory at the 38-yard line.
12-yard pickup to Victor.
Cardinals have had quite a bit of success tonight with a variety of plays after sending Hagedorn in motion to the right. This time they hit Victor for a 12-yard gain, 1st and 10. On the ground, Hagedorn hit at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Well, Eric Hull is showing no real side effects from that injury that took him down late in the first half.
They credit Todd with the pickup of about a yard. 2nd and 9. Hall rolling to his left. He's going to throw complete to Hagedorn again. It's another Cardinal 1st down to the 25-yard line. Todd Hagedorn been extremely busy here in the third quarter.
Well, as we mentioned coming over here tonight, Jeff, Todd Hagedorn was used quite extensively last year in the games we saw, and Dick Kirschbaum hasn't changed that attack much.
Again, Hagedorn in motion to the right. There he is, number 45, heading towards the bottom of your screen. They look for Victor this time. Todd has it down to the 15-yard line. Close to another Cardinal 1st down. Going to be just shy. 2nd and a yard.
Well, this is what we're hoping we'd see is Eric Hall warm up and his receivers take charge.
Now the Falcons want to call timeout. We'll keep it right here as Austintown Fitch asked for a timeout trying to stop this Cardinal drive. Very impressive by the Cardinals.
Well, I think the key to this drive, Jeff, hasn't really been offense as much as the fact that the Menor Cardinals pinned the Falcons back deep, and despite the fact that Tato Pollock got off a 45-yard punt, it hasn't slowed down the enthusiasm that the Cardinals have shown here in the second half. Eric Hull's up to 70 yards passing now as he's 6 for 12, so 3 for 8 at the end of the half. He's come out and gone 3 for 4, and they've all been for big yardage here in this third quarter.
We look at some of the crowd here tonight at Menor Stadium. Pretty good turnout for the second week of high school football. Rain has been in the air throughout the day, but turned out to be a rather lovely evening for high school football. From the 15-yard line, 2nd and 1 for the Cardinals.
Mahor is wide to the right. Victor's in the slot. The Balo and Hagedorn lined up right behind Eric Hull in the backfield.
In the eye. They go to the fullback. Balo, first down, Menor Cardinals as he approaches the 11-yard line. 4:27 left in the third quarter. It's been the biggest threat we've seen this evening.
Well, they split a receiver out to both sides this time, so Hull wants to throw as he sprints out to the left. He overthrows Todd Hagedorn, who was pushed from behind. Hagedorn asking for a penalty, but ball was overthrown, not a catchable pass.
As Hall was rolling to the left, he had Jason Balo in front of him. Balo threw a very important block there, or Hall would have been sacked near the 20-yard line. Balo picked up his assignment nicely.
Well, Balo plays one of those positions that doesn't often get a lot of ink. Goes after the short yardage, carried 5 times tonight, all in crucial short yardage situations, picked up 15 yards, but as you say, a lot of key blocks for this diversified Menor attack.
He's a lone setback. They fake it to Balo. Over the middle, Sean Mahor can't hold on to it, incomplete.
In and out of the hands of Scott Lowry, a little bit high. Tough pass to catch, but Lowry got his hands on it, just couldn't hold it.
Mahor was split to the right on that play. He was alone in the end zone on the right side. And they go to Lowry, falls incomplete. Could have been a tough catch from Lowry.
Well, big 3rd and 10 play. They can get a first down inside the 1.
Hall again, wanting to throw. He's completed it down to about the 5-yard line. Going to be shy of a first down. And decision time for Coach Dick Kirschbaum. Victor on the receiving end.
I look for the field goal unit to come on.
Will we see Om Parsad or Andy Douglas? Looks like number 98, Andy Douglas. Line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. They'll set it down at the 12. It'll be a 22-yarder for Andy Douglas.
Holders Pat Damonkas.
And I think we have a timeout called by the Falcons.
Well, I think we may have had a penalty that time. They didn't get it off in time, so the delay of game will move them back 5 more yards.
Coach Kirschbaum is again on the field. I don't see any penalty markers down. I think the Cardinals were going to have a little trouble getting it off in time, but the Falcons apparently have taken a timeout. I think the Falcons were a little unsure of their own defense here on the field goal attempt by Douglas. Again, the line of scrimmage the 5. They'll set it down at the 12. A 22-yarder for Andy Douglas.
Well, everybody was a little bit concerned there as to what was going to happen that time. Pat Damonkas quite upset at the whistle. I think he thought there was a penalty, not realizing that someone had called for timeout.
You see the Cardinals line up left of the ball.
Menor lines up wide to the left and then comes back to try to keep the Falcon defense.
Now there's a penalty marker. And according to the Cardinals, it's going to be against the Falcons.
Boy, now, Jeff, that could move them to a first down. Because it was just on the 5-yard line. They had to get just inside the 1. Of course, it's only half the distance. But they're sending Eric Hull back on the field. it's not going to be a first down now. It's going to be fourth down in short yardages. He only moved half the distance, not the full 5 yards.
And now Coach Kirschbaum wants a timeout because he's not certain. I think Coach Kirschbaum's first reaction was first down. He'd sent Hall onto the field. He's had time to think about it and realizes it's not. And now Coach Kirschbaum again. The officials didn't come to him, so you see him out there on the field. He's talking with the officials. I don't think he's going to win this one.
No, I was going to say, Dick knows full well that he's only going to get a half the distance call. So he's waving to the sideline for Andy Douglas and the rest of the kicking team, rather than take the chance that the Cardinals can't punch it in from about 3 yards out. He's going to go with hopefully the sure foot of Andy Douglas.
A little disgust on Coach Kirschbaum as he comes off the field.
Well, I'll tell you, Dick Kirschbaum's never going to be accused of not being into a ball game.
All right, so now the line of scrimmage appears to be the 3-yard line. They'll set it down at the 10. It's nothing but an extra point, a 20-yarder for Andy Douglas. We say nothing. This has been the only attempted scoring in the ball game. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is good. There's an official timeout on the field. 3 minutes, 22 seconds it took here in the third quarter. And the Cardinals are on the scoreboard, 3-0.
Enter Lake TV 35's high school football trivia contest and win a hooded sweatshirt in the color of your choice. This hooded sweatshirt will have the Olympic sport goods insignia on the front and can be yours if you give the right answer to the high school football trivia question given during each quarter of this game. For all Friday night games, you can enter on Friday night during the game or during the replays on Saturday mornings and Tuesday evenings. For the Saturday night games, you can again enter during the game that night or enter during the replays on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights. Phone 974-0012 and leave your answer to the question along with your name and phone number. A random drawing will be held of all the correct answers. Only one entry per person per game will be permitted. Enter Lake TV 35's high school football trivia contest and win a hooded sweatshirt courtesy of Olympic Sport Goods, 7150 Hart Street, A10 in Menor. Phone now during the game. The number again is 974-0012.
Well, the question is now, Jeff, after a first half and almost 9 minutes of the second half gone with finally a field goal on the board, will this open the floodgates for both these teams' offenses? I've got to believe if the defense for Menor can hold the Falcons, we'll see Eric Hull continue to move the Menor Cardinals. Did a nice job that time on that drive.
Well, the Cardinals, both their drives here in the third quarter, very impressive. The first one stopped by an interception. This one close enough to set up a 20-yard field goal by Andy Douglas.
Well, very often when you've got a veteran offensive ball club, which they do with only one junior in that lineup, a lot of times it just takes a while for them to get together.
Starry upended. Cardinals are fired up now. Greg Huss in on the play for the Cardinals. First and 10 for the Falcons from their own 27-yard line. Cardinals lead it 3-0.
Well, Greg's a junior, seeing his first bit of extended action here tonight for the Cardinals on the kickoff team. Made the most of that opportunity.
The fullback, Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk crosses the 30-yard line. I believe they're going to spot his forward progress at about the 33. Be a pickup of about 5, second and 5.
Putney and Uterhart. Making the stop for Menor. Of course, this is what we saw early in the game from the Fitch Falcons. Kowalczyk and Starry tearing out 4- and 5-yard chunks.
on the ground. The Falcons give it to
Gary
Gary
Nemsick.
Nemsick stopped shy of the 35-yard line. 3rd and 3.
This is Nemsick's first offensive carry of the evening. Big play right now for the Menor defense. Jamie Baker lining up across from the center with Franzik and Uderhart to either side of him.
On the ground, Starry runs into his own lineman before he's finally stopped at about the 37, close to a first down.
They're going to have to measure this one, Jeff. Although, again, with my eagle eye from up here, looks just over the line for a first down.
You didn't have to see the official give the first down sign before you said that, did you?
Well, that helps. I waited a little bit before committing myself on that.
I thought we finally had you. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. 1 minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. Wilhelm looking to throw, going to tuck it in. Across the 40, across the 45, knocked down at the 46. Again, out close to a first down.
Depends on where they mark this one. That, again, looks just a little shy.
I believe we're going to have a measurement. They've already set up 2nd and 1. The officials are going to measure to make sure.
Yeah, we're only going to see this about 2 feet short, Jeff.
It's like 1.5 feet, Bob.
And we'll give you 6 inches.
2nd and less than a yard. Line of scrimmage to the 47-yard line.
Again, though, as the Falcons seem to be ripping off some yardage here, they've yet to pass midfield here in the 2nd half.
Wilhelm looking to throw, going deep over the middle, intended for Turner. He's got it. Penalty markers are down. Inside the 25-yard line. That's where they'll spot it, at the 25. Penalty markers are down. Going to go against the Cardinals, I believe.
28-yard pickup to Turner that time. And the first time that Doug Wilhelm has really tried to throw the ball downfield.
There was a flag on the play. The officials picked it up, made no signal except to wave the flag. I would take that as an inadvertent flag. Cardinal fans starting to make some noise. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter, barring a penalty. 25-yard line, up the middle, pickup of about 3 or 4 yards for the fullback Kowalczyk. And that will wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Cardinals are leading, but the Falcons are driving. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it is the Menor Cardinals 3, the Austintown Fitch Falcons 0.
Tranquil country living within 4 stoplights of downtown Cleveland and 9 minutes from Lake County makes Fox Glen a unique blend of exclusive custom homes among beautiful settings. Located just east of picturesque Chardon Village, 42 scenic 3.8-acre wooded home sites are now available amid 2 beautiful lakes and a panoramic view of the Chardon Little Mountain area. Visit beautiful Fox Glen within the Chardon School District off Route 6, just 2 miles east of the village of Chardon.
Well, with the cool fall air approaching, it would be nice to have one of those Olympic sport good hooded sweatshirts. You can win one. From the 1986 Cardinal football team, 7 players have went on to play collegiate football this season. Can you name just one of the 7, any one of the 7, and let us know what college he is attending? If your answer is correct, you'll be in our random drawing for that Olympic sport good hooded sweatshirt.
Well, as we look at the huddle for Austintown Fitch, noticeably absent from our viewpoint is the tailback, Mike Starry. Normally their big offensive threat. Starry has not been in there. The bulk of the load on this drive has fallen to John Kowachik.
Second and 7 from the 22-yard line. Falcons are driving as we start the fourth period. On the ground, now Starry's back in there. Starry had lined up as a wingback. Starry gets it out to the 21-yard line, pickup of a yard. Third and 6. Mike had seen limited action in the third quarter. Now they line him up and start the fourth quarter in the wingback slot.
Well, we're looking at a 3rd and 6. Although we're in 4-down territory, I'm sure, for the Fitch Falcons as they trail by 3. We may see Wilhelm rolling out on this one.
Exactly it, rolling to the left. Going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss. Doug Boyd, the right inside linebacker for the Cardinals, there to make the play.
Well, no gain for Wilhelm that time, as Doug Boyd was right there.
Now they're faced with a 4th and 6.
Al Smith into the lineup on this crucial play, bringing in the defense for the Menor Cardinals.
Now the Cardinals have to take a timeout as they're changing personnel. Cardinals a bit confused. One man went in and 2 came out, so Coach Kirschbaum figures it's time to take a timeout and get things straightened out. With this timeout, 10:55 remaining in the ball game, it is the Menor Cardinals 3, the Austintown Fitch Falcons 0.
Marvin, 1 Hour Photo wants to remind you where your film goes when it goes through the mail. Through rain, sleet, snow, and gloom of night. You might never see your film again. At 1 Hour Photo, we take care of your film. Print each shot individually, even correct for color and exposure, while you watch or while you shop. And Marvin, you should take better care of yourself, too. Watch your great pictures come to life at 1 Hour Photo.
Big play there, and defense coordinator Tom Swank wanting to get the right personnel on the field. They've got a wide receiver flanked out here to the right.
Penalty markers are flying. Pass is complete. It's enough for a first down, still on his feet. And he's going to be just shy of the end zone. Penalty markers are down at the line of scrimmage, however. Penalty markers down at the line of scrimmage. It is, again, the Falcons.
Well, that's a nice sight to see for the Menor Cardinal fans.
One lone flag lying at the 27-yard line is all it took to eliminate a very big play for the Falcons.
That'll make it a 4th and 11 situation. And I wouldn't be surprised again, because it'll be inside the 30 of the Menor Cardinals that we'll see the Falcons go for it. Take the chance that if they don't get the first down, they'll still be deep enough in Menor territory where a good defensive surge can get them the ball back in good position with plenty of time left to play.
Fourth and 11 from about the 26-yard line.
I'm going to look for one of the backs coming out of the backfield over the middle on this one, Jeff.
They've got Turner in motion. Looking to throw, picked off. They actually lose some yardage on the play. Mike Pecoraro with the interception. They lose some yardage on the play, but